When you think of islands, you probably picture sunny beaches, crystal clear waters, and endless palm trees swaying in the breeze. Ah, paradise, right? But what if I told you? Some of these islands are hiding terrifying secrets. Radiation hotspots, deadly predators, ancient curses, and ghostly remnants of war. These aren't your dream vacation spots. These are the 10 most dangerous islands on Earth. And stick around because number 1, it's not just dangerous, it's off limits for a reason. So grab your gear, brace yourself, and let's dive into the dark side of paradise. Right here on Bright Mind Station. Enewetak Atoll, Marshall Islands. Imagine a tropical paradise. Crystal lagoons, sun-kissed shores, palm trees rustling in the breeze. But beneath the surface of Enewetak Atoll lies something invisible and deadly. Between 1946 and 1958, the U.S. conducted 43 nuclear tests here. The island's centerpiece? A massive concrete dome called the Tomb, built to contain radioactive debris from tests like Ivy Mike, the world's first hydrogen bomb detonation. Here's the horrifying twist. It has no reinforced base, and cracks are already forming. Rising seas are seeping under the dome, threatening to unleash nuclear waste into the Pacific. One strong storm, one tsunami, and an ecological disaster could ripple across entire oceans. What looks like paradise is really a ticking radioactive time bomb. Saba Island, Caribbean. At just 5 square miles, Saba Island may be small, but its danger is sky-high. Located in the hurricane-prone Lesser Antilles, this Dutch territory has endured more hurricanes per square mile than almost anywhere else on Earth. Its airport, Juancho y Irausquin, has the shortest commercial runway in the world. Nestled between cliffs, the runway is shorter than a football field. Pilots must descend with pinpoint precision, or risk disaster. Saba's resilient community lives in the constant shadow of storms. They've engineered homes to withstand gale force winds, developed complex evacuation plans, and adapted to life in nature's bullseye. One moment, you're basking in sun. The next, you're in the eye of the storm. Makajima, Japan. Life on Makajima isn't about scenic walks or beach lounging. It's about survival. Located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, the island's volcano, Mount Oyama, erupted violently in 2000. But it wasn't lava that forced the evacuation of 3,600 residents. It was the toxic sulfur dioxide gas it released. Even 2 decades later, the island constantly leaks poisonous gases. Residents returned in 2005, wearing gas masks daily. Schools hold air quality drills. Monitors flash red warnings. And masks are handed to tourists at the ferry. Makajima is a testament to human endurance, where every breath could be your last. Ramy Island, Myanmar. This tropical island is infamous for one of the most horrifying wildlife encounters in history. During World War II, hundreds of Japanese soldiers retreating through Ramy's swamps encountered an unexpected enemy: giant saltwater crocodiles. Reports say that over 500 men entered the swamp, and fewer than 20 made it out. Survivors described glowing red eyes in the dark, water that churned with movement, and screams that were abruptly silenced. Today, these crocodiles still rule the mangroves. Locals give the island wide berth. Tourists advised to stay far away. Ramy is one of the few places on Earth where you aren't the top of the food chain. Okunoshima, Japan. The island is eerie, like beauty layered over a battlefield. Fereralon Islands, USA. Just beyond the horizon from San Francisco lie the Fereralon Islands, rugged, wind-beaten, and nearly inaccessible. But what lurks beneath their waves is even more terrifying. From the 1940s through the 1970s, the U.S. dumped more than 47,000 barrels of radioactive waste into the waters surrounding the islands. Many of these barrels were unmarked. Others are missing entirely. Divers have reported strange growths. Marine biologists detect deformities in local fish populations. The full extent of contamination? Still unknown. These islands are a cautionary tale of war, secrecy, and the dangerous legacy left behind. Bikini Atoll, Marshall Islands. Once a quiet paradise, Bikini Atoll was transformed into a nuclear testing ground. Between 1946 and 1958, the U.S. detonated 23 nuclear weapons here, including Castle Bravo, one of the largest man-made explosions ever. The detonation vaporized islands, created radioactive fallout that spread thousands of miles, and displaced hundreds of residents who never returned. Declared safe decades later, the island still harbors radioactive soil. Coconut crabs contain high cesium levels. Locals hesitate to fish or farm. Scuba divers now explore sunken ghost fleets, battleships used as test targets. Beneath the waves, silent steel giants lie broken and rusting. A paradise turned into a monument of atomic age hubris. Reunion Island, Indian Ocean. At first glance, Reunion Island is a tropical dream, but its shores have earned a deadly nickname: Shark Attack Capital of the World. Since 2011, a surge in aggressive shark activity has led to dozens of attacks, many fatal. Bull sharks and tiger sharks patrol the coast. Scientists blame changes in fish migration, coral bleaching, and unregulated fishing. Swimming is banned in most places. Lifeguards carry shark shields. Beaches are fenced off. Even with drones and patrols, the ocean here demands respect and fear. It's a paradise guarded by predators. Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. Snake Island. Located off Brazil's southeastern coast, this island is infamous for its chilling population. Golden lancehead vipers, thousands of them. These snakes are so venomous, their bite can cause brain hemorrhaging, necrosis, and organ failure. The Brazilian Navy has outlawed civilian visits. Only select scientists are granted entry, under strict medical supervision. Legends speak of a lighthouse keeper who died after a viper slithered through his window. His family? Never seen again. Snake Island is a place where myth meets reality, and survival is not guaranteed. North Sentinel Island, India. The deadliest island on Earth has no predators, no poison, and no natural disasters. What it has is a people who want to be left alone. North Sentinel is home to the Sentinelese tribe, an indigenous group untouched by modern civilization. They've lived in isolation for over 60,000 years. The Indian government enforces a strict exclusion zone. Any attempt to approach is met with arrows, spears, even violence. Missionaries, fishermen, even journalists have died trying to make contact. This island is not hostile. It's sovereign. And its people have made their message clear. We do not want the world. These islands may look beautiful, but they tell stories of danger, resilience, and forgotten truths. Radiation, monsters, war, and people who choose to live apart. They remind us that the wild still exists, that mystery, danger, and awe can still be found on the edges of our maps. Which island would you never dare to visit? Or, which one would you risk it all to see? Until next time, stay bold, stay bright, and never stop exploring the world's darkest corners.